Now I'm sorry, son, but you just can't do that anymore. Times are a-changin'. No, you listen to me. My grandfather was a shit shoveler. My father was a shit shoveler. And by God, I am going to shovel shit till the day I die. Jobs in the 1800s were not too far off from jobs today. You had your blacksmiths, you had your farmers, you had your rat catchers, all still relevant in the modern age. However, I'm not talking about your old-timey factory workers or your town criers. I'm talking about the weird shit, the stuff you'd only find on the last page of ye old LinkedIn, such as shit shoveler, or more commonly referred to as a sanitation worker. These were folks hired by the city to clean up the estimated 2.3 metric tons of horse manure being produced each and every day. This was such a growing problem that it became known as the Great Horse Manure Crisis of 1894. I actually discussed this in greater detail in my video about hating horses. But basically, the growing population of horses led one analyst to predict that the whole city would be buried in 9 feet of manure by 1950. Thankfully, shortly after the turn of the century, cars began to replace horses, and the problem just took care of itself. The last horse-drawn streetcar ran in 1917. While we don't need people around to shovel manure in the streets of our cities, this next job is still around today. However, it looks completely different. I'm talking about barber surgeons. These were the Sigma males of the medieval times. They could give you a banging haircut while removing your necrosed arm all at the same time. That's a 2-for-1 deal there. They also removed teeth. Why barbers? Well, they were already skilled with a blade, so it only made sense. While barbers and surgeons split in the mid-1700s, and the number of barber surgeons dwindled after that, the legacy of the barber surgeon can still be seen in the barber pole. The red represents blood, and the white represents the bandages. Wait, oh my gosh, imagine a barber surgeon quartet. I think we need to cut off his other leg too. His leg is infected, let's saw it in two. Oh, ew. Looks good as new. While you're recovering from having your limbs amputated by a hairstylist, you're going to need someone to make sure you don't oversleep. Allow me to introduce the knocker-upper. Have you ever ordered a wake-up call at a hotel? It's basically that, but someone comes to your house with a big stick and knocks on the window until you wake up. Hey! Hey buddy, wake up! You gotta wake up there! Wake up! Dude, I'm awake, what do you want? Bro! Pony Express drivers. While this sounds like a fun pony-themed train ride, this is actually the first mail delivery service. Before the days of cars and telegraphs, horse was the only way to get a message across the country. And that's exactly how the Pony Express worked. These folks were hired to ride for up to 10 days to deliver messages. Unfortunately, the company began operation the same day a contract was signed to expand telegraphs across the country. So they were only in business for about 18 months as the telegraph was expanded to the western United States. When trying to find out what jobs people might have had in the 1800s, I turned to the most reliable source on the internet, Reddit. But Reddit was not very helpful. I mean, half these comments just say slave. Oh, fuck. Up next, we have the Honey Dipper. Was this some kind beekeeper who generously shared his delicious treats with the good boys and girls? No. This is the person who collected sewage from homes. See, what they would have to do is take their tools and dip them in the honey hole, and then collect the waste and put it into their honey wagon. That's what happened. What a cruel and misleading name. Alternatively, this next job actually did get to make something sweet. I'm talking about the capillaire maker, who would create orange-flavored syrup from flowers and honey. Real honey. The syrup was then used to make medicines more palatable and to make alcohol taste better. I guess a spoonful of sugar really does help the medicine go down, even if the medicine of the time was just straight ethanol. Up next, we have the schrimpschonger. Sorry, wait, that's schrimpschonger. A talented carver who worked with bone, ivory, and wood. Are you telling me a shrimp schlonged this wood? Apparently, the schrimpschonger name is a bit of a meme, as you can buy shirts like this online. This one does something to me. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Remember next time you go to work to be grateful that your job doesn't involve sticking a large stick into someone else's feces. Even if sometimes it feels like it. Let me know if anyone in your family had any weird or wacky jobs. My grandpa was a chicken lawyer back in the 1950s. But that's a story for another day. Stay excellent, subscribe to the Patreon, and I'll see you all next time. Now, shit shoveling ain't as easy as people make it seem. It really takes a man of craft and an artistry to really pile that shit on there, you hear me? It ain't much, but it's honest work.